Hi everyone, and welcome to the first of 2 Sun Salutation tutorials for Vinyasa Flow Yoga. This video covers Sun Salutation A. I've got another video for you in the description box which covers Sun Salutation B. Now in Vinyasa Flow, the Sun Salutations act as a warm-up for the whole body, raising the heart rate and getting you used to synchronizing the breath with the movement. But what's so great about them is that they're actually a complete practice in themselves. Yes, so if you practice Sun Salutation A and B for just 15 minutes every day, you'll find that you're strengthening and stretching the entire body, as I said, raising your heart rate and really energizing yourself for the day ahead. So let's get started with this tutorial where I'll move through each posture in detail, and then we'll take 3 repetitions of Sun Sal A at speed. So Mikhail will be demonstrating starting in Tadasana. So you're standing straight with the toes touching. You've got the weight evenly distributed through your feet. The hands and arms are down by the side of the body, energy through the fingertips. Tuck the tailbone under slightly, lightly engage the belly, and then you want to roll the shoulders down and back. The back of the neck is long, chin parallel to the floor, and you're looking straight ahead. So this is the starting posture. Let's get going. So on an inhale, you're going to float the arms up, palms come to touch, look up at the thumbs. Then exhale, bend the knees and fold forward from the hip crease, keeping the back long and straight, just like Mikhail's doing. Lovely. Relax the head when you get to the bottom. Inhale, fingertips to shins, and then engage the belly to lift the torso parallel to the floor. And what you want here is one long line from the tailbone through to the crown of the head. So the back of the neck is in line with the spinal column, with the back. You're creating space between the shoulders and the ears. So bring the shoulder blades together to draw the shoulders back and open through the chest. Beautiful. That was the inhale. Exhale, fold forward, placing the hands on the floor and step back to high plank. So the hands are shoulder width apart, the feet are hip width apart. And in high plank, you want the body to be one long straight line. So the heels are drawing back, the legs are engaged, glutes are engaged, tailbone tucked under, belly pulling to spine. You want to press into the mat with the hands and round through the upper back. Look at the mat. So again, you've got the back of the neck in line with the spine. You hold in high plank for an inhale, then you exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, bend the elbows to lower the rest of the body down in one piece, keeping the elbows tight to the ribs. So that was the exhale. You can shift the hands forward, and then we inhale to baby cobra. To do this, you push the tops of the feet and the pubic bone into the floor, engage the glutes, and again, draw the shoulder blades together to open through the chest and look forward. You're using the strength of your back to lift, not pushing with the hands. Exhale, lower, push into the hands, tuck the toes under, and then lift up to downward dog. So this inverted V downward dog, I have another detailed tutorial for this posture. Check it out in the description box, but I'll take you through it now as well. You want the fingers to be spread wide on the mat, index fingers pointing forward, and really put the weight into the fingers and the knuckles of the hand rather than the wrist. Externally rotate the upper arms to engage the shoulders and the sides of the upper back even more. Relax the head, really important to relax the head. Engage the belly to lift the hips up and towards the back of the mat, more into the heels so that you're again taking the weight out of the wrists. Legs can be bent or straight. With time, you might want to try and bring the heels closer to the mat, but doesn't matter if they don't get there. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart, and that's downward dog. And most importantly, you want to breathe. In this position, in Vinyasa Flow, you're taking 5 long, deep breaths in downward dog. So you want to be in a position where you can hold those 5 breaths. On the exhale, you walk the feet forward to the hands. Inhale, we halfway lift again. So fingertips to shins, engage the belly, bring the torso parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold forward, relax the head, bringing the belly to the thighs. Then inhale, bend the knees, come up again with a straight back, leading with the chest, coming up, bringing the arms up, palms to touch, look up, and then exhale, arms back down to the side. We're back in the starting posture. Great job, Mikhail, beautiful. I'm now just going to show you a version where you have a different option to baby cobra. So inhale, float the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hinge at the hips to fold forward, bending the knees, back is long and straight. Inhale, torso lifts halfway, belly to spine. Exhale, palms to floor, step it back to high plank. And this is where it gets different. You inhale in high plank, then on the exhale, you take what's called chaturanga, tricep push-up, bending the elbows to 90 degrees. The rest of the body stays one long straight line. Inhale, push the mat away with the hands, come onto the tops of the feet, upward dog, push the mat away, straighten the arms, drawing the shoulder blades together, shoulders back, heart forward. You can see the only thing touching the mat is the tops of Mikhail's feet and his hands. Everything else is lifted, legs engaged, glutes engaged, back engaged, shoulders drawing back, and the back of the neck is long. He's looking forward, not throwing the head back. Exhale, downward dog. So basically, you only take that chaturanga upward dog option if you're able to stay off the floor the entire time. If, as you lower down, your belly touches the floor, you haven't yet developed the strength. So stick with the baby cobra option. It'll really help you build the upper body and the core better rather than weakening the shoulders if you're doing chaturanga incorrectly. So from downward dog, same thing. Exhale, walk, step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thighs. And then inhale, float the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, arms back down to the side. Fantastic. And then you can close down the eyes in Tadasana. Take a moment to take stock of how you feel. Let's go through it at speed now 3 times. So here we go. You can follow along. Inhale, float the arms up, palms to touch, look up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips, keeping the back long. Inhale, fingertips to shins, torso parallel to floor. Exhale, palms to floor, step the feet back to high plank. Hold in high plank for an inhale. On the exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower the rest of the body down, bending at the elbows. Shift the hands forward. Inhale, shoulders draw back, heart shines forward, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, downward dog for 5 breaths. In downward dog, engaging the belly to lift the hips up and back, pressing the hands into the floor, relaxing the head, looking towards the feet. On an exhale, walk, step or jump the feet forward to the hands. Inhale, belly lifts the torso, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thighs, relax the head. Inhale, float the arms up, come to standing. Exhale, arms back down to the side. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, float the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, dive forward, keeping the back straight, knees bent. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, palms to floor, step the feet back to high plank. Hold in high plank for an inhale, belly engaged. Exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, elbows tight to the ribs as you lower. Inhale, press the pubic bone into the floor, shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under, press the mat away with the hands, lift the hips high to downward dog. And you hold in downward dog for 5 long breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. Exhale, walk the feet forward to the hands. Inhale, fingertips to shins, crown of the head draws forward, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, relax the head, fold forward. Inhale, keeping the knees bent, come up to standing palms to touch. Exhale, hands back down to the side. Great job. One more time with the Chaturanga option. Inhale, float the arms up, look up. Exhale, folding forward, bending at the knees. Inhale, fingertips to shins, flat back. Exhale, palms to floor, step it back to high plank. Hold in high plank for an inhale, body one long straight line. Exhale, bend the elbows to 90 degrees, keeping the body one long straight line. Inhale, push the mat away with the hands, draw the heart forward, shoulders back as you come up to the tops of the feet, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips high, downward dog. And again, you can hold here for 5 breaths. If at any moment you get tired, you can come into a child's pose. There's absolutely no problem. Once you've held the 5 breaths, on an exhale, walk, step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, back of the neck is long. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thighs, relax the head. Inhale, coming up, raising the arms up. Exhale, arms back down to the side. Closing down the eyes, noticing the breath, noticing the heartbeat. And then bringing the palms to heart center to touch. And together, let's inhale to Om. Beautiful job. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the Sun Salutation B tutorial.